Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Long Dark WINTERMUTE episode 3, Crossroads Elegy. So we are now the girlfriend, ex-wife even, and we are playing through that chapter. So join me for the next 2 hours for some awesome streamage, and let's get things cooking. I just need to quickly log into my phone, of course. So I can participate in the super chat. Always need to. I shall just drop a hi. There we go. And without further ado, let's get things underway. So we want to go to WINTERMUTE. We want to load last checkpoint, which was 13 days ago. Wow, it's been 2 weeks since I streamed. Okay, so episode 3 Livestream is the save that we made. So it was 10:03 PM when I saved, so it's definitely at the end. And we have a few little bits and pieces to do. So let's load the game and get things started. I do hope everyone is having a fantastic week. The weather here in the UK has finally picked up. We've seen 18 degrees Celsius during the day, so a long call away from the long dark and its cold icy wastes. Okay, so here we have the Survivor, and we have... Really? I did not remember having a Timberwolf pack scouting me, but okie dokie. Right, well, we have our cold dying friend here, so first thing we need to do, of course, is get a fire going. So let's go back, and... Okay, so fire, and put it here next to the dying lady. What have we got? Okay, she's sleeping at the moment by the sounds of it. We've got a 70% chance of getting the fire started. We do have accelerant, which gives it a 100% chance. But let's go with a 70% chance and start a fire. So we need to keep her warm. And also, we need to find another really? Okay, let's try that again. Let's just go with the accelerant. There we go. 100% chance of getting a fire started. Bish bosh. And away we go. Right, so we want to add some firewood, so let's add some cedar wood and maybe a bit of fir as well. There we go. Okay, so she's making noise there. That's fine. We just need to keep her warm. Okay, so she's at 56%, so diagnose.
I'm going to check you over.
See if there's anything we can do. Okay, so she needs a bandage. So treat affliction.
Feeling better now?
There we go. Okay, speaking of which, do we have any water in our inventory? Let's have a quick look. Okay, so food. We do indeed, so let's drink some water ourselves because we're fairly dehydrated. Now, obviously, we've also picked up a lot as well, so we can drink this to finish off our thirst. There we go. And we could probably have another one as well. Nope, it's not going to let us. Okay, let's eat some of these crackers. We need to get our calorific intake up. Okay, there's a meal here as well, so that's 560 calories, so get that eaten. Okay, there we go. We've healed our sprain risk now as well, and we're in much better condition, so everything's looking good. Now we still have, if we go to our objectives, we still have someone to find, so we need to bring... Oh no, we did find all 10 passenger IDs, so we did get the 10 IDs, so that's fine. So we need to bring Gwen to the community hall. Okay, now that is a long schlep that you're going to be carrying a person for. Okay, so we have options, which is to carry her. So we'll just quickly diagnose, no afflictions, everything else okay. And now I can tell you, we are going to need water. So, oh, we do not have an empty pot. No cooking pots. That is not good. We must have dropped it somewhere. Okay, that's fine. In that case, what we'll have to do is we'll have to cook the soup. Just purely to get it consumed, so we have an empty can where we can make water. So let's pass the time until it's ready and eat it. There we go, lovely stuff. Now we should be able to cook some water. Ah no, we've still got some of the soup in our inventory. Okay, that's fine. How much do we have? Not a lot, 70 calories. You're too full to eat. Okay, that's less than ideal, but it is what it is. Oh, that's an empty suitcase. Okay, well, we're going to have to pick her up and we're going to have to move. We couldn't find anything else that we needed, so let's get her up.
Up we go.
Okie dokie. So, her thirst, temperature even, is very low, so by holding her next to the fire, she warms up, but not very fast, you can see. So the time that it takes for her to heat up is quite a long time. So I think we're going to have to put her down. But what you can do, so we'll put her down.
Falling.
I need
Falling.
to catch my breath.
Okay, now what we can do is we can go to our backpack and we can put our bedroll down. So use, put it next to the fire. Let's find somewhere where it'll actually go. Probably find, there we go, kind of there. Okay, pick her back up again. So you can see her temperature's already improving, but her thirst is going down. And we put her on the bedroll.
I've got you. Don't worry.
There we go. So now her temperature should rapidly increase rather than slowly increase. If you just leave her on the floor, she doesn't warm up. Whereas now, next to the fire and on top of the bedroll, she does. Now the only problem with this, of course, is that you can't pick up the bedroll while she's lying on it, which means you have to pick her up, put her back down again, and then pick up your bedroll. And not being funny, my energy levels aren't great, which means sleep is going to be needed. And at the moment, that is less than ideal because I think we are about to turn into nighttime. Yes, we are. So, what I do know is there is a cave, and it's not too far away. So, let's carry her.
Up we go.
Okay. And let's put her down here. Doesn't really matter where.
Easy.
There we go.
Easy.
Pick up the bedroll and pick up her. Because we
No
have
way
to get
around
her
this.
back to the community centre and she needs to survive. So, here we go. Okay, so down we go. Now I know that this is the way we need to go. So we're leaving the crash site of the crash plane. We have the survivor on our shoulders. And we need to get somewhere because it's about to be night time. So we need to get somewhere nice and safe to pass the time. We still have plenty of wood and stuff to use, and handily there is a nice little cave here near the crash site where we can get her down, we can get water and everything else that we need. And yeah, it's just a good location, so I thought I'd show you anyway, especially seeing as it's also night time. So now
Feels
we
like
put
night is
her on the
We can
bed.
make it.
Oh, look at that. There we go. Put her on the bed.
Sit you down now.
That's it. Then get a fire going. Oh, hold on. We've got no kindling by the looks of it. So let's make some. There we go. Okay. So go back. Let's get a fire started. Here we go. Use a stick and our kindling. And let's see if we can get it going.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, because now we're going to need to get through the night. Okay, so fire's lit.
Perfect.
Let's add fuel. There we go. Add some coal as well. We'll keep the sticks that we've got, and now what we need to do is have a look around. So there's 2 more bits of firewood here, nice and handily. There is also another can of soda.
Looks like this has been here a while.
And also, I think, if I remember correctly, there might be a couple of pieces of coal lying around. The only problem is, it's not particularly bright in here, so let's get our lantern going. Have a look around. Probably find on this run through there's no coal, just to spite me and make everything harder. But that's why we picked up the coal earlier when we got the moose hide bag from behind the waterfall, which was one of the stories. Okay, so no, we don't. Okay, so the fire is now currently burning for 2 hours and 8 minutes. That gives us enough time to head outside and find some more wood, so we've got enough to get through the night. Anything interesting in this suitcase? Let's have a look.
This'll come in handy.
A new hoodie. Not bad. Painkillers. Lovely. Decent cargo pants. We'll have a look at all of that in a minute. But what we're looking for now is wood. Now I know there is a limb over here. So this limb we can break down and we can use to get enough firewood to keep us going for the night. So break down. Okay. So that should give us enough wood to get through the night. We've got 5 pieces plus the coal that we've got.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, don't worry, you don't have to carry much more. And what we'll also do is we'll have a quick look at this suitcase as well. See if there's anything interesting. Oh, a book. Some thermal underwear. I don't know whether we've got in our double layers on yet, but if we haven't, we will soon. Okay, so first things first, let's add the fuel. So let's add the fir firewood that we just made. So there we go, we've got 6 hours of burn time. Throw another coal on. That's 7. And we've got the 2 pieces of wood here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Get that thrown on as well. 8.5 hours, 9.5 hours. We'll cook our open soup. Get that heated up. And get it eaten, because then we can make water, which we weren't able to do. So water, recycled can, and half a litre, because we're going to need to give her water soon. Okay, so take it and make more. Now she's fine, she's on a bed, so she's sleeping, and our energy levels aren't
I wonder
terrible.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Right, okay, so now we need to sleep. So the fire's going to burn for another 8 hours and 43 minutes. So let's get our bedroll, put it down, and get some sleep. Okay, we're going to be able to put it down anywhere? Let's have a look. Where can we put it? Okay, that'll do. Okay, so it feels like 58 degrees Celsius. Nice warm temperatures to sleep in. Ha ha. So 8 hours and sleep. Now the fire will still be alight. It should be daylight. Our sprain risk is healed overnight. Oh no, it hasn't. It's because we had put the bedroll down. So we'll have it again now. Gwen is extremely
hypothermia wouldn't kill
thirsty.
me.
So diagnose, and that's what we made the water
I'll
for.
see if I can help.
So water, treat affliction. We made a litre. She's drunk a litre.
Well, it should be better.
Now, we're very thirsty as well. Luckily, we have a lot of cans of drink on us, so that's fine. Go through, drink a couple of these. There's one. And drink another one. That deals with a large chunk of our thirst. The fire's still burning for 2 hours actually, so we'll make some more water. Treat it till it's ready. Okay, so take that again, make another half litre. There we go, that's ready as well. Take the can. Oh, no, go back. I want to take the can, please, thank you. There we go. Okay, she's at 80%, her thirst is doing quite well. We've got water on us. We're also not overweight now, which is good because we've now got the well-fed perk. So we've hit 3 days, so we're now well-fed. And we have the moose hide bag so that we got from behind the waterfall. So that gives you an extra 5 kilos, plus well fed gives you an extra 5 kilos. So instead of 30, we can now carry 40. Okay, right. Now, we've got everything that we needed from here. Let's pick her up.
Easy does it.
And we need to start our trek all the way back to where we started, so the community centre. We've got a long way to go. Hi Cheese, glad to have you with us. So we're rescuing the lady from the crashed plane site, which is over there, and I know that we need to go this way. Now, while we're carrying her, we can't do a lot. So we can't have a look at anything here. This is literally just a journey back to the community centre, and it is about keeping her alive and keeping ourselves alive. It is a struggle, and it's challenging. I nearly gave up the first couple of times I tried this, because you get wolf packs,
Hang
you
in
get
there.
cold, you get water requirements, her health keeps failing. It's quite challenging. So we can see Gwen's health in comparison to ours. We're actually very thirsty as well, really. Okay, so we're going to have to go across a tree, and as you can see, there's all these suitcases everywhere from the plane. All those ones that fell out. No worries, Cheese, see you in a minute. Again, more suitcases to come back and check at some point in the future. Out of all of the episodes for The Long Dark, this is actually my favourite. So, playing as Mackenzie's ex-wife, it is good. I do like it, and the story of this one is quite good as well, with the plane crash, the survivor who's currently slung over my shoulder, and how that story unfolds and everything else. I'm not going to give anything away, of course. Now, my temperature's going down rapidly, so we will need to make a fire, but conveniently there is a fire drum at the bottom of this hill
Hang in there.
that we can get another fire going, so not a problem. Oh, we can hear a phone ringing. How convenient. Okay, well, look at this. As I was saying, nice little fire bin, loads of abandoned wood nearby, and conveniently a phone on the wall. So, what we do is we put her down,
I got you.
and
Don't
we
worry.
get a fire started. So we got the book, and we got a tinder plug. So start fire.
Feel my face again.
So we need to keep her warm, although ideally we should be putting her on a bedroll. The phone... come on. Okay, we've got no tinder, so that's not good. We need to make more. Okay, so we'll harvest. And what we'll do, we'll just get the fire going at 100%, because we do have one thing left. Let's give it one more go.
Thank you.
Hopefully this will warm us up. You can see that the weather is already turning as well. That
Come on,
phone
little
is
fire.
becoming
Come on.
annoying.
I can't feel my feet.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, add fuel. So let's add a stick for now, just to get it going for 25 minutes, because over here we've got lots of reclaimed wood to use. Get that all thrown in. That also improves the temperature, of course. And we'll take the tinder plugs that are down there and all this extra wood. Well, can't reach it all. But her temperature's maintaining, so let's go and answer the phone, and then we ourselves need to warm up. But let's get the phone answered.
Hello?
Me again.
What? How did you know I was here?
Party line's a funny thing. All the calls go to every phone in the area. All I have to do is wait for you to pick up.
What do you want, Molly? I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I saw you found a survivor at the crash site.
You spying on me?
Just watching. Curious.
That's kind of
Creepy.
creepy.
You want to tell me what happened to your man?
I don't really have time for this right now, Molly.
I'll go first. You
Okay.
asked about my husband when we were in the house.
So it's a bit of an update on her backstory.
Sorry
Let's
if this
skip it all.
I'm not
So
Did
space,
you-
space, 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 space,
Did you-
space, space, space. There we go.
I can't feel my hands.
Phone down. Okay, so you got a bit of an update on her life story. Fantastic, don't care. Okay, our person's now at full temperature. We, however, are not, so we need to warm up. So, we need to put our bedroll down. So use. Find it where it's going to be okay. There we go. An hour's sleep. That will put us back up to full temperature. So just 1 hour's sleep. The fire's burning for longer than that anyway. There we go. Back to full temperature. Pick up the bedroll. Pick up our person. Now, we've got the extra fire logs as well. So carry. We don't need to give her water yet. Oh, we do though. So let's drink. Oh, we can't, of course. So we're going to have to put her back down again to deal with our own
You're
stuff.
safe now.
So
I'm
let's
here.
drink. Just deal with our thirst and hunger, because we've got loads of these cans that we picked up from the airplane crash. So we've got plenty to drink. And another one. Just get that thirst filled up. There we go. Okay. So Gwen's alright. Let's pick her up
Easy does it.
and carry on. Now, if we go to the map, what we can do is we can walk down this way a little bit and then cross over the fields, head to this bridge, head across at an angle and try and go as straight as the crow flies rather than trying to follow anything untowards. So we need to head to the left. So off we go. Okay, so down to the water's edge is the best way to go. Again, there's some birch bark there. I don't think we can actually pick it up. No. It's fine. It's somewhere we can come back to. Now, if you have a look at the map, what we really want to do is go to the left side of the fork. And we need to find a way up. So you can't run. Some random firewood. I think there's also a body here, if I remember correctly. Yep, there is indeed.
Hang on. I have...
The sky. Where did it go?
Okay, I'll put the person down. Interact
Just
with
have
the corpse.
to put you down. Best be prepared
Oh,
for
some
anything.
jerky. Lovely. Nothing else. Okay, carry.
Won't let you fall.
As you can see, our temperature is coming down again, and that is, as I was saying, is the most difficult thing. Her temperature rapidly keeps falling, which is challenging to say the least. But we have another quick look at the map. We're going to need to break right and then head across the fields. Now, you could technically follow the river all the way to get back as well. That is possible. But it is a long-ass way. You're better off going in the straight line. So as the crow flies.
I got you.
So you can see our temperature again is going down again rapidly. And we're going to need to get up this hill. Oh, and here we go. We've got wolves.
Nothing good about that sound.
We only have one spare round for the pistol. That's not good. Okay, we've only got one bullet left. Not good, we've only got one bullet. Up. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? That was not what I wanted to do. Okay. And we're cold.
Hold on.
And we've got no bullets left either. So, not good. I didn't realise I was quite so low on ammunition. Okay, so now we move slightly to the left, and we are going to need to find shelter, and we are going to need to build another fire, but we will try and aim for the barn. Over that, in the distance, that red building. So, struggles. Big struggles. Okay, at least the weather has milded up a little bit. But we are cold. Okay, building to the left. That's what we're going to aim for. And just hope that we're able to survive it out. Not quite sure why the cold is affecting me quite so badly either.
Dead.
Okay.
Dead wings. No way out.
Okay, come on. Come on, you can make it.
We're making good time.
Well, I debate that, but yep. Hopefully there's some pistol ammunition in here. We need to get Gwen's temperature up as well. And we need to get her thirst quenched. And basically it's struggling everything. We're slowing down. So I think we're struggling against wind at the moment. So hypothermia risk. We need to get warmed up.
Finish it.
Oh, there you go. The person's talking about death now.
Don't give up. I won't leave.
Come on. Come on. The struggle is real.
We're making good time.
Okay, into the little barn we go. And there's another fire barrel. And plenty of supplies.
Gently now.
Okay, let's get the fire going.
I feel it.
As soon as you start the fire, the lady can feel it. Interesting. We haven't
Come on,
actually got
little
the fire
fire.
going yet. And in fact, it failed.
Oh, my feet. Thank God.
Okay, let's try again. Oh my goodness, are you kidding?
Just in time.
Come on.
Come on, little fire.
3 attempts to start a fire, really? Okay, we've got to burn. Let's get some
Oh,
fuel
yeah.
on.
That's a good one.
Okay, we've got 2 hours of burn time now.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Okay, so we managed to get 3 revolver cartridges. Okay, so we've got 3 bullets at the moment. She's warming up. She does need some heat, some thirst quenching, but that's
I think
fine.
I can use this.
Coal and tinder. We'll take quite a bit of the coal, not all of it. Okay, so her temperature's going up. We need to get our temperature up. So, with our thirst and food requirements, it's probably worth cooking that can of peaches that we've got, because that will warm us up. It will give us the warming up bonus, and it will just be much better in general. So, let's pass the time till it's ready and get that consumed. That'll deal with our thirst and our hunger, and we're warming up. Okay, diagnose.
Let's see what's wrong here.
Does she need water yet? Yep, she does. Okay, treat affliction. There we
Feeling
go.
better now?
Her thirst is now good. Her temperature is good. We're in a much better position. Okay, so just wait for our temperature to go up. And in fact, while we're there, let's make some more water. So half a litre. Okay, there we go. Everyone's good, temperature's good. Let's carry on for the next stage of Oblivion. Okay, check our map. We want to be heading to this bridge, so it's a little nick to the left, and we'll be going in the right direction. Now we should encounter more wolves. I'm feeling a bit better that we got 3 rounds, but 3 rounds might not be enough. And already our warming up bonus has expired, but the weather is much better. So I think our odds of getting through are much improved. Now there's more buildings down there to the left, as well as a red barn. And as you can see, there's a wolf prancing around outside. So we'll move down to the left. In fact, there are 3 wolves there around the barn, so we'll just walk completely away. So hopefully we'll be alright. I mean, clearly the wolves would be able to see us at the end of the day, but, you know, we'll keep going. We can see the smoke from the community centre, so we're not too far to go. Now, can we do a drop down on this river? That's the next question.
Don't give up. I won't leave.
That is the question. There's the bridge. You can see it. I don't want to risk the wolves picking up on us. So, we should hopefully be able to drop down nice and gentle. Yeah, here we go. It's a nice river bank, so we're okay. Down we go, up the other side. And we're not far from the community centre. And we've rescued a girl from a plane crash.
Hang in there.
And that's it. It's one of the reasons I like this episode, is there's a bit more involvement with community and people and everything else, rather than just flat out survival of the Mackenzie episodes. There's lots of sticks and stuff that I should be picking up, because I don't think I have any left. Okay. The community centre is in sight. I think we are in effect on like a farm trail now.
Hold on.
Follow.
Just hold.
So we can follow this ground all the way back now. And hopefully we'll get back to the village without incident. That's the plan anyway. So we've dealt with 1 wolf pack. No, 2 wolf packs actually. The one that's when we first loaded the game, although they dispersed, which was good. So the second timber wolf pack was only 3 or 2 of them. So luckily we were able to break their morale and scare them off with the bullets that I had left and a marine flare. We've still got 2 marine flares as well as a just in case. So hopefully we will be able to get back to the community centre and get this airplane crash survivor back to where she belongs. We found the 10 IDs from the 10 dead bodies as well. So we will be going to the survivors to confirm that their loved ones have passed away.
Farther now.
To give them closure.
Stay with me.
Okay. We're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, now normally I will say that in the town itself you tend to get wolves just before you get back to the community centre. I'm hoping that's not the case this time, and because we've timed it well, that might not be the case, but we'll have to wait and see. So in the meantime, enjoy the scenery and the beautiful, beautiful quiet. Apart from me talking, of course. Okay.
We're not far now.
No, we're not far at all. And in fact, I think we can go up through these rocks, I think.
Just end it.
No, we're not going to just end it, love. I've carried you for miles from the plane crash. I'm not intending to put a bullet in your head now. We want to get you back. I'm not going to kill you. We're trying to save you. Just end it. Ungrateful individual. And now we've got all the fences to negotiate. Okay. Well, we'll walk
Just
round.
stay awake.
Here we go. Nice little gap. Crows around a dead body. Ah, yes, it's the wolf that I killed. That's fine. Yep. So that's one of the good things. By killing that timber wolf in the previous... well, in fact, those two timber wolves in the previous live stream, I think we've dealt with the timber wolf pack from here, and nothing will come back. So here we go. We have saved the survivor.
Might make it after all.
Okay. Place Gwen in an unoccupied bed. Well, that will be this one. So we'll rotate her, nice and nice, and put her in the bed. There we go.
I need to catch my breath.
Thank you.
Okay, let's give Dimitri his insulin, which of course
Let me
we
have a
found.
look, okay?
Okay, treat affliction.
You'll feel better after you sleep.
Okay, there we go. So we've treated the diabetic. We've rescued Gwen. We now need to return the IDs. So this is the sad part.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find who you were looking for. I hope they survived and they're safe somewhere.
Please find them.
I'm sorry. I found her. She didn't make it. He didn't survive. He didn't make it through the crash. I'm sorry. I found her. She didn't make it.
Quite depressing this, eh?
I'm sorry. I couldn't find them.
Find them, please.
He's no longer with us. He didn't make it. He didn't make it through the crash. I'm sorry. I couldn't find them.
Keep looking, please.
Okay, so far we have 3 people that we couldn't find.
I'm sorry. I found her. She died in the crash.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Yeah, we've done those 3. Oh, of course, Dimitri himself, we haven't
I'm
updated.
sorry. I found her. She didn't make it.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Yep, that's it. So now we need to talk to Father Thomas.
You made it. I prayed that you would.
Yes, I made it. And I found another survivor. In bad shape, though. Found the insulin, too.
Thank you, my child. This is a big help. Weather's turning worse. I fear another blizzard is on the way.
How can you tell?
The farmers of Pleasant Valley have been part of my flock for years now. Over that time,
That's a big strong
we
blizzard
start to
coming
see
in.
the patterns of things. Blizzards are common this time of year. We're due for another one any day now.
And then what?
Normally, we'd hunker down with a stack of firewood, a full pantry, and wait it out.
And now?
Okay.
Even with what you've done,
You can guess.
we'll have to pray we survive long enough for the weather to clear.
Prayer is your thing, Father. You handle that. Between the plane crash and the houses in the area, I'm gonna pull together whatever supplies I can find. Maybe between the two of us, we can keep these people alive.
Supply run
May
time.
God watch over you, my child.
Okay, so we now have a new mission. That is to supply a lot of supplies for the coming storm.
Still some names missing from the passenger manifest. Became delirious and wandered off, maybe.
Okay, so we now have a storage cupboard. And in this storage cupboard, we need to put the following items. Antibiotics, prepared reishi, distress pistol shells, kerosene, 2 litres, bandages, 10, hours of firewood or other fuel, 48 hours, calories from food or drink, 16,000 calories, antiseptic, old man's beard dressings, 8. Well, straight away, the reason I was picking up this, so we should be able to drop stuff in. There we go. Okay, we're going to keep the one that's ours, so that's fine. So antibiotics we need to put in as well. So put in all 6. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 2 out of 8, and at the moment, antibiotics didn't update. However, it will next time we log in. That's when we go back into it again, that's fine. Okay, we can add the airplane meals, so can put those in as well. Okay, let's just transfer that way. There we go. Okay, so we're at 1,240 calories. We've got a long way to go. Okay, let's go to what food we do currently have. Okay, so we have an MRE, so we can get rid of that. That's going to boost it up to nearly 3,000 calories. Those we can throw in as well. We want to make sure that we don't leave ourselves with no food. But there we go, we're up to 4,500 calories already. We do need to find kerosene, of course. We need to find a distress pistol. There's a lot of other stuff we need to find. Bandages, so I've currently got 6. So let's transfer all. There we go, so that's 6 out of 10. So if we go back and then go back in again, you will see that now stuff has updated. So 6 out of 8 antibiotics, 6 out of 10 bandages, 2 out of 8 antiseptic, 4,500 calories, everything else is updated. So now we basically need to do lots of supply runs. Now what I tend to do is I use these drawers or the fridge for my own stuff. So there's water in there, of course. From what I remember, we didn't put anything in there. But more importantly, we have 2 wolves outside that we can hack up and dump the meat into that cupboard. So we'll go back outside now. The distress pistol is easy. There is one here, but there is also one back at the crash site as well. So we want one for ourselves, especially the fact that we're low on ammunition. So let's take. Okay, that is the 8 shells that you need to put in. Okay, right, out we go. And now it's literally supply special for before the coming blizzard ruins everything. So use your map to locate areas where survivors might be. So we now have potential other survivors to go and rescue that are all by infinite fires. And it's best to do it during the day, so we're not going to do it now. We also have Black Rock as well. And on top of that, we also have this Joplin's bunker. And there are quite a few bunkers around as well. So there's a lot of stuff for us to do. Down here is more of the Black Rock prisoners, so we need to investigate those sites. But for now, what we need to do is go around and hack off some meat off of these wolves that we can dump into the cupboard. So How much meat can we get? 5 kilos. So it's going to take us 2.5 hours. So the question is how much will get cold. 50 minutes if we use the axe. 1 hour, 40 minutes if we use the knife. So let's just use the axe. Much quicker. Only going to take us an hour. That's going to give us 5 kilos of meat. Lovely job. We don't need the hide, although it's not a bad thing, and we don't need the gut for now. So back in we go. Now the funny thing is you're much better off dumping it in raw, because when you cook it, it loses calories. So if we throw it all in, so go to our food and scroll down to where we've got the meat. So here we go. So transfer, 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 transfer. We're up to 8,500 calories. So lovely stuff. Speaking of which, need to drink some water. Lovely stuff. Okay, we can warm up again a little bit while we're in here. There's of course all of the cooking gear that I was saying we didn't have any of. And the other thing, ideally, we want to find some more pistol ammunition and the likes as well. You can use that trunk as well to store stuff. Okay, let's go back outside. We're fairly warmish, so it's not the end of the world. And we might as well go to the house, because obviously there's more antiseptic there. And also, some of these round the back also have coal bunkers. So this one's got gas. Okay, so not this one. Let's keep going. And you'll notice that's why I ignored them earlier on in the game. So I think this one has at the back. I think. Yep. Okay, here we go. So search the coal bin.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Lots of coal. Lovely. Obviously it's a burnt out house, so we can't go in there. And again, you just have a look around. So around the back here, is there another bunker? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, we'll go into the house because we want to have a look, see if there's more antiseptic. So these are all TARDISes, these houses as well, I call them, because you go in and they're way bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. Did we leave anything inside this one? No, doesn't look like it. However, of course, we can break all of this up for tinder. So that's an empty box. We could break up the crate, so it'll take 45 minutes. So let's break it down. There we go. So that's 6 reclaimed wood plus the coal that we've got. Quick check of our inventory just to see where the weight is, because obviously we can carry 40 kilos now, so we're at 36. So there's the other house there to check as well. This one might actually have a bunker on the back. Let's have a quick look. No, computer says no on that one. Okay, let's go in. Okay. We'll take that ourselves for burning later. Okay, nothing in the container. There's some more matches there, we'll take those. Lantern
This
fuel.
will come in handy.
That we do need. Okay, so that was searched, but it's not empty. So, well, we don't need water purification tablets. Okay, any of these not empty where we left stuff behind. So this one, we left stuff behind. Okay, that's a cooking pot. Well, we'll take that anyway. Okay, this one's still got something in it. Oh, that's just newspaper. Okay, so nothing really. Okay, hold on. Antiseptic, there we go. Again, through to the bathroom. More antiseptic. Medicine cabinet, more antiseptic. Okay, so I think that covers us off for antiseptic. We've now got sprain risk, that's fine. Something else I wanted to do was look at our clothing to see if we had anything warmer to wear. Okay. So that was a simple Parker. We really need to find something a bit better than that. So we've got that and that. I don't think there's anything better. So a bit more wind resistance. Oh, hold on. 93%. What's this at? 890. Okay, so we need to repair it really. So for that we need cloth. And also we have the hiking socks as well, but they need to be repaired. So we need some cloth. So let's go into the clothing items that we've got that we're not currently wearing. Okay, so we can break this down. So harvest it for cloth so we can repair everything else. Okay, again, we've got a scarf here, so let's harvest this as well. Lovely stuff. Okay, we've already got 2 pairs, one of which is only at 58%, so let's harvest this as well. Okay, sports socks, let's harvest those. That doesn't take very long. Only 10 minutes. Okay, right. So, repair. Lovely stuff. They're now 100%. And the other pair as well. So, repair. Because these are much better than the socks that we're currently wearing. Lovely, 100%, and that's that sewing kit busted. So go to our tools, find out which one it is, this one here, drop it, we don't need it, go back to our clothing. Okay, so swap our socks. Okay, so wear, and again, wear. So we've got much better thermal protection. We've still only got Astrid's boots, we haven't found anything better yet. That's fine, it's not the end of the world. We don't have any additional accessories, and this definitely needs to be repaired. Okay, back to 100%. So we're still at only plus 19 degrees Celsius though. Okay, I think all the other gear is in fairly good condition. Yep. Okay. Of course, now we're in the dark. Okie dokie. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty and that's empty. Okay, let's leave the house. Time to head back and get everything sorted. So let's walk over the top here. Put this away. We've still got twilight lights, so that's fine. Another bit of claim wood. I know there was stuff just lying around here, so... Okay, getting hungry. Okay, let's get back inside. Get everything sorted. And then we can skip down for the night and start another day. So let's get everything loaded that we've picked up. Okay, so first of all, firewood. So all of the reclaimed wood. So transfer all. As you can see, doesn't update, but you have to log out and log back in again. Again, transfer, and we will transfer, I don't know, 8 of the coal. So transfer, and that's it. So go back, go to our tools. We also want to transfer in the kerosene. So there's only 0.1 litre and 0.19 litre, so it's not a huge amount. So hopefully we'll find a jerry can somewhere. We have 11 rifle rounds. Of course we don't have a rifle, although I did tell you where there was one. So I might go back and pick it up. But we can transfer this anyway. So transfer and transfer. So we're at 0.3 litres of kerosene. Okay, so we're at 2 out of 8 antiseptics. So let's go to our medical because we picked up those antiseptics. What's the best one? Okay, that one is at 96%, so we'll transfer the others. Okay, so that's now 5 out of 8. So we need to find 3 more or 3 old man's beards. Ideally, we need to find some more antibiotics as well, and we need to make some bandages, so that we've still got quite a bit of stuff to do, and we've got 12 hours of burn time out of 48, and we're at 8,500 calories, so we've still got quite a lot of stuff that we need to put in here. And of course we need to sleep, and we need to eat and drink. Okay, well that's handy. We've got our cooking pot ready. So do we have anything to cook? Yes, we can make some tea before we go to sleep. But ideally we should eat first, so let's go to food, see what we've got. Okay, well actually we don't have a huge amount, so let's eat one of the candy bars. Eat the energy bar, because that's 500 calories. And then another one of these. Okay, and the jerky, which is 350 calories. Okay, that gets us full again, and we can drink. Don't know how much water that's actually going to leave us with. Not a lot, I would imagine. 0.26 litres. Okay, don't really need to have a cup of tea before we go to sleep, so that's fine. And sleep for 8 hours. Hey, Nerd of Anarchy, glad to have you with us on the stream. Yeah, well, everyone on the floor here are all plane crash survivors, so we've been to the plane crash. We found someone alive, which was this lady here, and we brought her all the way back from the plane crash to the community centre, and from what I gather it's still night time. Okay, let's sleep a little bit longer. In fact, let's just make some water. Let's go with a litre. Pass time till it's ready. There's another hour. Take the water and let's make ourselves a good morning coffee, I think. There we go. Nice coffee. Pass time till it's ready. Get that drunk. That deals with thirst and hunger. We got warming up bonus. Drink a bit more of our water just to fill our thirst requirement. Lovely stuff. Okay, right. Back out we go. Now, we need to go back to the plane crash. So, because there's a lot of meals there. But we also need to make sure that we're pretty light on our feet when we go. So let's have a look. What are we weight-wise at the moment? 33 with only 7 kilograms of spare capacity. That's not going to be good enough. Okay, so what we do is we go in, and as I said, I tended to use the drawer in the kitchen area, but you can also use this trunk here to store your stuff. Sorry, just walk over all the half-alive bodies. Open up this drawer here. This is where I tend to put stuff. So let's do it by weight. Okay, so crowbar, do we necessarily need it at the moment? Not really. And a improvised knife, and we've got a hunting knife. So let's get rid of the improvised knife. We've got all these clothes that we're not wearing, so let's get rid of those and get rid of those. We've got 2 hunting knives as well, so get rid of one of those. Firewood, we'll keep that on us. So we're down to 29 kilos now. 5 coal, do we need 5 coal? No, we'll transfer all. Okay, so again, we're even further down now to 27. Do we need the axe? Yes, it is worth having it. And the gun only weighs 1.5 kilos. Do we need the tools? No, we do not. Okay, so get those dropped off as well. Antiseptic? Yes, just in case we get attacked. Okay, jumper that we're not wearing, get rid of. Okay, so spare new wool shirt, get rid of that. New hoodie, get rid of that. Okay, so we're down to 26 kilos. Pair of socks, why they weigh 1/4 kilogram, I do not know. I don't know about you guys, but my socks only weigh a few grams. Right, okay, spare hat, don't need that. We don't need 2 cans, they weigh 0.15 each. Astrid's gloves, don't need those either. Okay, right, so we're down to 25 kilos. Now that gives us, with our plus 10 kilos, 15 kilos of extra capacity, pretty much, and everything else we want to keep on us. So we will keep everything else that we have. That will do. That gives us lots of spare capacity for carrying frozen meals from the aeroplane. And the funny thing is you can't heat them up either. Right, let's see if we've got daylight outside now. Okay, here we go. So, to get all the way back to the plane crash, don't forget we also have all of these survivors to find. And on top of that, when we go back to the plane crash, we have a shack to search. We can go up the back way, and we also have the survivors hatch, so Joplin's bunker raid. So that's somewhere else to go at the top of the map, which is where we're going to head. Now I'm just thinking what's the best way to go. Are we going to go down through the derelict cabins? Ah yes, rifle, that's what I was talking about, wasn't it? So as I showed you in stream 1, there is a rifle in this cottage, in this shack. So around the corner we go, and here we go, rifle with ammunition. It is going to use a lot of weight, but we will take it, as well as the ammunition. So now we have a rifle, which is currently empty, so let's get it reloaded. There we go, there's 5, and there's 10. Lovely. Okay, with 6 spare rounds, that's a bit better. Because of the pistol, we've only got a few rounds left. Okay, so up we go. And forwards we go. Couple of rabbits. Not interested in new bunnykins, we do have food. I'm trying to remember, does this one have a coal bunker? No, it doesn't. Okay. Because it is a lot of fuel that we need to find. 48 hours of burn time for the community hall. But we can walk this way and we'll be fine. And at least we now have a rifle if we get a Timberwolf pack as well.
I made it through another night.
You did indeed. You made it through another night. Congratulations. Right, let's see. So we want to be heading slightly left now. So over this way. Well, you can see the smoke from the plane crash coming out of the mountains, so... Because it burns forever. Through the whole chapter. It doesn't matter how long you take to complete this chapter, that plane will carry on burning. It has an infinite supply of jet fuel, apparently. Oh, I love this game for the scenery. It's, as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's a bit warmer now in the UK. We saw 18 degrees Celsius today. So spring feels like it really has sprung, finally, after quite a drawn-out winter. Okay, we'll go around these rocks and then do a right turn. We're not going to go for the body yet. And also there is a trick to this as well for the survivors. So where we have the survivor here, here and over here, basically you can fire a flare into the air when you're in the search zone, and the survivor will also fire a flare, and it makes it much easier to locate them. But each survivor you have to carry back the same as we done with the other survivor, so it is quite a brutal process. You're not that cold. Seriously, Astrid, you're not that cold. Okay. Right, here's where we want to go. Up over this little brow. Let's run a little bit.
If I could signal them somehow. Let them know I'm close.
That is a big tree limb. Oh yeah, of course there is no jump. Hey, I was pressing space to jump. There is no jump in this game. Okay, so we keep going. Now, potentially we could find the first survivor and start... Yeah, shall we? Nah, I know where the first survivor is, because obviously I've collected them all before already. Down that way next to the rocks with a fire going. What we'll also do as we walk through here is we will hopefully get some birch bark, which we can also use as kindling for fires. There tends to be some just lying on the floor as you walk through. Now that I've said it, I guarantee you will find none. There you go. I think that's some. Yep, just to prove that I'm not a liar, some birch bark. There we go, in fact there's loads. Lovely stuff. Only really need 3 or 4 just to have it on you as a supply. That's it, there we go. Now with all these trees, let's make sure we're walking in the right direction. Seriously, are you that cold? Well, there are some abandoned buildings in this forest. I think that might be a wolf. Or a bear. Or a rock. No, that is a bear. That is a bear. Keep on moving. That's a... you do not want to go in that direction, mate. Unless you fancy having your limbs ripped off. Oh, yeah, those poor people on that plane. I mean, that's pretty much a nosedive. That's horrific. I mean, yeah, it's quick, it's painless, but my, that was horrific. Okay, right. So now we want to pop up this ridge.
Gotta warm up somehow.
We do indeed need to warm up, which we should be able to do, because there is a house here basically, which we're heading to here. Okay, a bit more running before we get super duper freezing cold. The only problem is we... Oh, come on, really? Okay, the wolf just ate a bunny, I think. Yep. Let's get the old gun out just in case. And they've locked on anyway. There we go. Instantly destroy their morale by taking out the alpha. Problem solved, apart from the fact that we're getting cold. Right, where is this little shack? Here it is. Let's get inside and get warm, although from memory there is no fire in here, I don't think. And handily, there's a rabbit as well.
I'll take it.
And we can get inside, warm up a little bit. There we go. Okay, nice little shack. Lovely stuff. And more importantly, there is another legend of Pleasant Valley as well. So, Ghost Stag. Okay, long battered by harsh winters and isolation, Pleasant Valley residents often sought refuge and comfort in nature. Standing watch for the legendary stag. So we have to find the legendary stag. And that then unlocks a couple of recipes for some clothing. So that's if you go to the stag's clearing. Condensed milk. Yes, please. Some salty crackers. Yes, please. Dog food. No. Definitely no. Energy drink. No. Right, so we have a newspaper clipping here. So, stolen from a church in Thompson's Crossing, the artefact was gifted to the parish by a prominent local landowner decades ago. So, basically, this is for the church artefact. And, oh, there's a suitcase here. And there's an undelivered letter. Okay. And that's all that's in there, but now we need to go to Skeeter's Ridge basement to find the church artefact. Now what we can do is lie down for a bit. Oh, insulated boots.
This'll come in handy.
Interesting. Let's have a look and see if they're better than what we're currently wearing. I think they will be if they're repaired. Okay, they're at 80% now. Let's have a look. Yep. Condition is worse, but everything else is better. So let's wear these. There we go. And what we'll now do is we will harvest her boots for some more cured leather. And we should be able to repair these a bit more, I think. Oh no, we need cloth. That's fine. We do have some clothing items that we can rip up. But first, she was licking her lips because she's thirsty. So let's have a combo of calories and thirst. Lovely stuff. Okay. Yeah, we could probably eat these as well, actually. Okay, crackers consumed. Drink another can, because we can pick up a load more from the airplane crash site, so it's not a problem. Get that drunk as well. Again, thirst and hunger dealt with. Lovely stuff. Go to our clothing items. How much have we got that we're not wearing? Okay, a bit, so we can shred these. That will give us the cloth that we need, and we can get those boots fully repaired. So, repair. Lovely stuff. Bosh. Okay, to 100%. And now, clothing wise, we have 21 degrees of protection, not 19. So we're much better. Windproof is +6. Overall armour is 16%, and sprint is 78 out of 100%. So not bad. Okay. Right. Our temperature should be back to full. It is. Okay. Is that firewood? Yes, it is. We'll take it. Because our weight still shouldn't be up, so it's at 32. Leave the cabin, and we carry on our journey back to the plane crash. Okay, so from here we need to do a right and back up to the crash. This is a difficult location to find, by the way. You actually have to go up to the point of disagreement, then there's like a left fork. You can barely see it there, but it is a road. You need to follow it in, and then you get to the church artifact. Took me quite a while to find it on the first run through, so we're going this way. Oh, against the wind apparently. Always against the wind. Why can we never be with the wind? Seriously? Oh, that's a good point. If we see any old man's beard, we should pick up some of that as well. Cool, really struggling against the wind. Never handy. Nothing worse than climbing against a stiff breeze. This is me running. Right, seriously, we should at least get into a there we go. Now we're sheltered. We're moving a bit quicker. Oh, and we're not sheltered again. Fantastic. Come on. Keep on going. There we go. Oh, that suitcase. That tells us we're on the right path, because there is the place with the fire bin at the bottom that we used when we were rescuing the girl. Now we can actually look in the suitcases. A book, don't need. Okay. And back up we go. And of course we know we can also camp here as well, so that's good. Now I'm trying to remember. No, we came down from this way. Okay, let's let her energy recover a little bit. I'm sprinting her everywhere. Okay, so back up the mountainside. This is actually the only way to the plane crash. Because when you go through the front of the plane in the story and it all collapses on you, I think it basically becomes inaccessible. No, tell a lie, you can get back through, and obviously once you go through you have to come back this way because you can't climb back up because there's no jump button. Okay, a couple more suitcases from the plane crash. Nothing in that one.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Right, we'll take the wall tock because we can always rip it up. Okay, so heading back towards the crash site. And again, we're going to have to come back this way. Oh, there we go, the wind disappeared then, so we actually started moving a little bit faster. Yeah, it is. I know, Nerd of Anarchy. They work more like a commune, wolves. They still do have a leader, though. From a social perspective, they do.
I think I can use this.
No, nothing interesting in this one either. Light shell, some ragged running shoes, not really anything of interest. What I should be doing is picking up a few of these sticks as we go. Okay, bit more running now our energy's recovered. Anything in here?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Fleece mittens, yeah, we've already got decent mittens, so we're fine. So there's our cave. Now, if you remember, we couldn't even look in here either. So, oh, it's empty. No, we did look in it, didn't we, when we came out? Okay, let's go back to the crash. In fact, should we break this down? And then what we'll do is we'll drop the firewood. So there we go. So we've already cut it up and there's 3 bits of firewood there for later. Okay, now all of the airplane meals were more at the front of the crash rather than the back. So this is the back end of the crash. So there's the tail of the aircraft. Obviously all of the birds flying over the bodies that are everywhere that we took the ID tags from. And now what we're looking to recover is all of the food. Okay, and of course what we're also after is this. Oh, through we go. There we go, another distress pistol, along with all the ammunition that we need. Okay, how are we doing weight-wise? We're only at 33 kilos, magic. Okay, and then we've got airplane meals, so here we go. They only weigh 0.25 kilos, so vegetarian, chicken, vegetarian, 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 orange soda, orange soda, orange soda, Summit soda. Okay, how are we doing weight-wise? We're at 36 kilos. Okay. Oh, the sound of the crows is quite horrible. Okay, so again, we move to the front of the plane, where the rest of the meals were. So here we go, as well as the dead bodies, of course. So more vegetarian. Let's go with chicken. So chicken is 620 calories. Vegetarian's only 560. So you're better off, if you can, taking all the chicken ones. Okay, that's vegetarian. There we go, chicken. Chicken. Okay, how are we doing weight-wise? 37 kilos. Okay. Are there any more meals inside? No. Okay, there's a lot more soda. So we might be taking some more vegetarian ones. Yep, I think so. Okay, we'll take a few of the veggie meals then. Okay, how are we doing weight-wise? 38 kilos. Okay, let's take some of the sodas. We must be getting close. Yeah, 39.28. 39.53. There we go. We're on spraying risk. Okay, so go to our food. Drink one of the cans that we just picked up. Well, in fact, what we could do is drop the rabbit, but I want to skin it. So drink one of the cans. That should put us back under our weight limit. There we go, 39.78, successful run. And now we need to head back. Again, there's some clothes that I dumped off earlier. But we can head straight back to the path that we came up. Now, time-wise, I think we might be okay. It is going to get dark, though. And we'll leave that very sad sight behind of the plane crash. And head back down the mountain. Might be an idea to start a little fire and grab a coffee just to keep our energy up. So at least we know there's already a burnt out fire in here from earlier. So we could get this going again. So we could use a book and some birch bark. There we go. Just enough to make a coffee so that we can keep our energy levels up and get back down. Okay, good job. Campfire is only going to burn for 16 minutes, so let's throw on one of those. Okay, use our recycled can and make ourselves a coffee. There we go. Thirst fully dealt with. Go to our food and eat something more. Obviously we've already eaten something by drinking cans of drink. But let's see, we've only got 3 snack bars left even, and some jerky. I mean, obviously we've got all the aeroplane meals, but we're going to give those to the people. So let's eat one of these. There we go, that tops our hunger back up. Okay, we're nice and warm. Pick up the can. We've got a little energy boost as well, so our fatigue isn't quite so bad now. And back down we go. Now, one of these had a book in it, didn't it? So we've already got rid of a book, so let's have a look. No, it wasn't that one. Okay, and might have been this one actually. Yeah, there we go, cool. Okay, so book taken, so book replaced. It's always worth having a book on you, because you've got a 90% chance of it starting a fire. And we've still got a couple of bits of cedar wood on us as well, so worst case scenario we can warm ourselves up. But we should now be able to get back, hopefully fairly easily. We'll get everything dumped off into the community cupboard. Yeah, of course. Yeah, bring up the current situation. What for the game, you mean? So if we go to where we are, so we have Joplin's caches for extra supplies, which we will be doing. We have the supplies for the hall's kitchen before the next storm comes through. We need to locate and return the missing survivors. So after we've done this run, the next thing to do is get the 3 survivors, because if you I think if you leave it too long, I think they may die. So as you can see, we're at 8,500 calories that we need 16,000. We need more antiseptic, but there's more in the houses, and we can make old man's beard if necessary. We need to make 4 more bandages. We need to find a boatload more kerosene. We need 2 more antibiotics, 1 distress pistol, and 4 distress shells. So that's everything that we currently have to do. So it's a lot of stuff. As I said, this has been my favourite chapter, and bear in mind I've also done the last chapter of this game as well. Well, it's not the last chapter, it's the last available chapter until they release the final chapter, which will probably be at least a year from now. So the most recent chapter, which is chapter 4, was released in October last year, and the final chapter will probably not be October next year at the latest, earliest I mean, because it tends to be 2 years between chapters for this game. But I don't mind. As I said, it's a fantastic game, so this is where obviously we had our fire and warmed up our... Oh, look what I just found.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Boom! Are we overweight? No, we're not. Oh, magic. Oh, that was so lucky. Okay. Right. Have a quick look in this suitcase. Nope, empty. Okay. Extra bit of firewood over here. We'll pick that up. We will. Now we've got a spraying risk, of course. There's the body down here that we've already searched. How far are we over? 0.38 of a kilo. How much water have we got on us? 0.52. Drop. Boom. Magically, the spraying risk is healed. But what's nice is we left 2 half-litre plastic bottles. I love the fact that you melt the snow and turn it into water, and then you just seem to have an unlimited supply of plastic bottles. Don't know why I'm not running. We're full of energy again, so let's run. Now this is where we encountered the wolvies last time. So we dropped her here. And that's where we had to reload our gun. Obviously there's not really much point in picking up the shell casings. Okay, so we'll go straight through. Now what we could do is we could go and rescue this person. But at the moment we are getting quite close to darkness. So ideally we should try and head home first. Also, our reduced fatigue and energy is starting to drop as well. Oh, I hate it when it's foggy. We need to make sure we go far enough left to avoid the wolves, but I'm going to equip my rifle just in case. We should be going far-ish enough left, hopefully. Problem is we can't see, so it's very difficult, because I know there's a pack of 3 timber wolves around the barn that we haven't dealt with. Oh, my voice went up an octave there, because it's so scary. Okay, well I can see the hay bales, so I know that we're kind of in the right place. That should be enough left that we don't come across the wolves, hopefully. Because I wouldn't really like them running out of the fog at me. Pleasant Valley, this is far from. Okay. Right. I think we should be able to, in not too distant future, swing a little bit of a right. So I'll move slightly right now. I swear I'm going to hear a howl. I can just feel that there's going to be a howl. Okay, there's the scrapper barn that we warmed the crash survivor up in. Now we didn't take all the coal from that bin, purely because we're going to need to maybe heat up another survivor in there. So you don't take all of the fuel. Just a little piece of advice. Okay, onwards and forwards. Okay, a little bit of running. Make sure we're not running to the edge of a cliff, of course. No, ground's still okay. Okay. Now the funny thing is, in this weather, because fire generates light, you're actually better off finding the crash survivors at night because you can see their fires. Okay, now the barn is just over there somewhere. And those wolves will be prowling around the outside. Okay, we're doing alright. Okay, across the river. There's the bridge that we didn't use, as we're avoiding the wolvies. Okay, pretty much straight run back now. And then the next thing for us to do is, well, hopefully go to sleep, you know, end the day, and when we get up tomorrow, it won't be foggy, ideally. Okay, so this is the path that we were following when we had the survivor over our shoulder. and we couldn't run, we had to walk, and it took ages. But again, there's more feeling to this episode than there is, I think, the others. I mean, don't get me wrong, the next episode is very good as well, and I can tell you that it involves Blackrock, and we switch back to Mackenzie, so we're not Astrid. So I'm wondering if in the final chapter, the one that hasn't been made yet, you're Astrid again, maybe. Okay, we're nearly there. Can't see more than 3 feet in front of us, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, I think it's to the right-hand side of this rock. How did I suddenly get a sprained wrist? Okay, so my condition is starting to go down. Ah, yes, because I'm getting tired. Okay. Okay, keep running. I know it burns our energy like crazy, but that's fine. We're nearly there. Okay. Right, now, the barn that's guarded by wolves, if I'm not mistaken, has a jerry can in it as well. Okay, so we're back with supplies. Okay, so we go to the storage cupboard. We load up a lot of what we have. Okay, so we're now up to 1.4 litres and we need 2, so we need to transfer a bit more kerosene. Okay, rabbit. We could just transfer the rabbit, see what that gives us calories. The answer is none, so we'll take that back again. Right, food. Airplane meals, so get rid of the chicken and the low grade. 10,000 calories. That 25% condensed milk, get rid of that as well. And then all of the low condition cans, I mean, to be honest, it's just extra calories anyway, so it tops everything up. Okay, again, switch back to the meals, so there we go, get rid, get rid, get rid. We're up to 14,000 calories. 15,750. Okay, these are all the chicken ones. Okay, and we're at 15,750. So we could really just get rid of one more can, and that should 16,000 calories. There we go. So we've now achieved what we need for food. Go to crafting. Okay, go back. Okay, go to crafting. Okay, no, this crafting. There we go. Oh, we can't make any bandages. Okay, so we need to rip up some clothes. So again, what clothes have we got spare? Well, we picked up these extra hats. So let's get this one ripped up. And I think that's pretty much it. We haven't got much clothing left. Well, I'd like to leave a couple of bits rather than ripping up everything, so that's fine. And ideally, we now need to sleep. So let's have a nice, make some water. There we go, and make a nice cup of tea. So there we go, herbal tea, cook, past time till ready, drink it, fills up our thirst requirement, and off to sleep we go for 9 hours. Okay, that 9 hours will fully replenish us, start the next day, and we can carry on. Oh, I forgot to put the distress pistol in, didn't I? Okay, so we need to drink again. Okay, so cook. Oh. Cook. Coffee. Again, always need a cup of coffee in the morning. Can't survive without it. Literally, I can't. Okay, got a nice little warming up bonus. Our thirst hasn't really been fully filled, but that's fine. Yes, that's what I was going to do. So, distress pistol. We have more than one now. We have 2. So, distress pistol and 4 shells. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Transfer. Now, that hasn't updated. That's fine. Antibiotics, we only need 2 more. So, we personally have 6 left. So, that's fine. Let's transfer the 2 pills. That leaves us 2 infections that we can treat. Okay, so that is now distress pistol shells, food dealt with, antibiotics dealt with once it updates. Most of the kerosene, we need to find more. Again, we need 4 bandages and more firewood and more antiseptic. Okay, so we've got quite a bit to go still. Where are we time-wise? Okay, let's go and have a look in the Canadian flag house, because I think that has more antiseptic that we haven't picked up yet. I wish. No, I've already had far too much coffee today. Right, Canadian house is, with the flag, I mean, for outside, is over here. Here it is. Okay, in we go. And I think we left antiseptic in here. I can't remember, but we'll find out. Okay, right. Can't believe I hadn't already searched the oven. Okay. Right, so now we need to check any that aren't empty. Let's say searched. Here we go. There we go. There's some antiseptic. So take that. And that's why on the last stream I didn't take any of the antiseptic, because I knew that we would be dumping it all back into the cupboard later in the game, which is why I didn't take it. Okay. Again, I'm trying to think, was there anything else in here that we could potentially use? That's empty. Okay, nothing in there. No. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's empty. Yep, I know it's a bed. Again, that's empty. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, so nothing in anything else, so just 1 antiseptic that we left behind. I'm 99% certain we checked all of them there. Yep, we did. Okay, back out we go. Okey-dokey. It's lovely weather. And this is where it starts to get stormy constantly. And you're dealing with extreme cold and everything else for a long period of time. Okay, we're back inside. Let's go and get the antiseptic dumped off. Okay, there we go. So that will now be 7 out of 8, so we only need to find 1 more. In fact, can we make an old man's beard dressing? Do we have enough? But old man's beard dressing. What are we missing? Oh, we need 1 more lichen. Yeah, okay. Well, we're sat in the dark at the moment, so yep, I know you're thirsty. Let's make some water. Nope, I didn't mean cook, I meant water. There we go, 1 litre. Pass the time till it's ready. We are very hungry as well. Okay, we've taken the water, so we will drink. Okay, let's harvest this. I don't need that, so just harvest the meat. There we go. We'll drop the rabbit outside. Don't need to leave the poor survivors with a rotting rabbit corpse. Let's get this cooked. Pass time till ready. And get it eaten. There we go. Then we go to our aeroplane meals, our chicken ones. So this one's at 71%. Get that eaten. What I find funny is you can't cook these, so you can't dump them in and cook them, which I find quite hilarious. You just have to eat them frozen, basically. But at the same time, they're a good source of calories, so, and they don't weigh very much. Okay, now time-wise, we should be in daylight hours now, so we should be able to go back outside. Yep, I put the distress pistol. I was just thinking to myself, did I leave it there? But I didn't. I did put them in there, definitely, so that's fine. Ah, yes. Yes. The convenience store. It's the convenience store that I left the medical gear in. Okay, so this should have our final antiseptic that we need. Okay, it's still not quite light in here. Let's use our lantern. There we go. Okay, so around here we go, and it's where the lantern fuel was as well. So take that, and accelerant, and the last antiseptic. There we go. Lovely. Did we leave anything else in here? Yeah, we did. We left some pinnacle peaches and some more tea. We didn't leave anything in there, did we? No. Okay. There's nice tomato soup there. Some more coffee. We don't really need that. That's empty. That's empty. So is the microwave. Yeah, we will take the coffee actually. Who am I kidding? That's empty. The body is empty. Okay, have a quick scoot round here. Don't think there's anything on there. No. Okay, that's all good. There is another soda in there that we didn't take. Might as well take it.
Okay.
And there we go. Have we got a book on us? So look, fire making gear. Yep, we've already got a book, so we don't need to take another one. Put our lantern away, and out we go. So the next thing now, of course, is firewood. So we need 48 hours of burn time in fuel. So obviously there is a lot of stuff that we can smash up and use as firewood. So these pallets here, it's quite cold. It's going to take us 2 hours to break it down, but we will get 16 reclaimed wood. So let's break it down. We're going to get freezing cold, but that's fine. We are going to have probably a sprain risk as well. Apparently not. No, just under. Well, that's handy. Yeah, I know you're cold. I get it. It's fine. Don't worry. Look, you can stand here and warm up. There you go, with the permanent Viking fire. In we go. And we'll get all that timber dropped off. And then we will go on a rescue of one of the survivors. Okay, so transfer all. There we go. That will update in a bit. Antiseptic. So we now have another one. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's only 6 in there. Great. Okay, so we still need to find another one. We're at 7 out of 8 now. And we still need to make those bandages. Let's have a check of our weight. Down to 34. What's the heaviest items that we've got? So again, this is where you use your utility drawer. So we open this up. Anything heavy that we don't want to be carrying around with us, we can drop off. So are we going to need all that water? No. So transfer all. Okay, anything else fairly heavy? Yeah, we've got 3 bits of firewood. Well, we'll transfer and transfer. We'll just keep 1 on us. You should always have a piece of firewood. We've only got 3 bullets in the gun, so let's drop off the pistol. We don't need it. Oh, it doesn't let you. Oh, is that full? That's why. Okay, so next drawer. Okay, so pistol. Put that in there. Again, brings us down to 31 kilos. We also didn't drop the rabbit, so we'll drop that when we get outside. Need to have a drink and food, so let's cook. In fact, go back. Cook, and of course we got tomato soup. So all banged up pinnacle peaches. Let's cook those. Can you please go away from the coffee? Oh, you're so caring. Okay, let's get it eaten. There we go. Okay, so we're warming up. Let's go and head for the first survivor. And it's best to do it the furthest away first and then the closer ones last. So if we go to the map, there's these two that are quite close, and there's this chap who's miles away, so this is where we will go. So we are at kind of middle of the day, so we should be fine getting back. Okay, here we go. Again, it's windy. Again. I say, come on, give me some decent weather. Oh, for a sunny day. Oh, for warmer weather that never comes because this place is a permanent icebox. Okay, let's walk around the back of the church. And what I find hilarious with this is it seems that every time you go to head for the survivors or anything else, it is always windy and the wind is always in your face. Okay, so we've got quite the trek ahead of us. Because as I said, we are going for the furthest away first. And what's funny is with the survival bunkers in this, is there is one really close to the town centre, but it's one of the last ones that you uncover. And you have to go to the vents in each of the bunkers to pull out the location of the next one. Otherwise you don't find the next one. And it took me a while to realise that. But that's why I always play these games first and then play it for you guys once I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, so we should be, yeah, we're pretty much on angle for the bridge. In fact, we should really just follow the path. It would make way more sense. There we go. There's another bridge as well off to the left that you can see, which of course is Contemplation Bridge. Actually, I've had a cough now for like 3-4 weeks that I can't get rid of, which is really annoying. And I'm trying my utmost, nerd, to not cough during this live stream. Okay, just muted the microphone to cough. It's easier. Okay, now we've got the barn down to our right with Wolfpack Alley. Let's get the gun out, ready, just in case. In fact, maybe the flare gun. Oh, actually, they're not there. Ah. It may be worth paying the barn a visit, because I think that's where there's another jerry can. If we can get in there, that would be quite good. Yeah, no wolves in sight. Fantastic. In we go. There's a vehicle parked in here as well, which I've slept in because I didn't have a bedroll. Right. Need to be able to see what we're doing. Okay. So, cloth we will take. Don't need the scrap metal for now. Okay, fire barrel. Plenty of places to have fire. There's a nice little upstairs area with a workbench. More accelerant. Another antiseptic. So that's it. That's our antiseptic boxes ticked. Okay, let's have a quick look in these.
This'll come in handy.
Windbreaker, no thank you. Stacy's soda. Newsprint. nothing. Now that I've said it, there's going to be no jerry can here, isn't there, clearly?
Hope nobody needs this
All
anymore.
revolver cartridges, good. Leave that behind. Firearm cleaning kit, handy. Okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Fantastic, lovely, cheers.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, we've already got a pry bar, so we don't need it. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? Yep, some cured leather and some matches. We'll take that. Okay, there's a couple of boxes that you can smash up there to make some more fire, of course. Okay, now let's have a look in the back of the lorry. Bedroll and a backpack. Interesting.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Oh, survival bow. Nice, we'll take
What
that.
have we here?
Another storm lantern. And there's no jerry can, is there? Oh, decent tools. And some more cloth. I must be getting close to my weight limit. Nope, 34. We're still good. I could have sworn there was a jerry can in here. Oh well, I was clearly wrong. That is disappointing. Yeah, that's just wood and coal, which is worth leaving here if you ever need to hunker down in here, of course. Okay, well, let's put our lamp away because we're running out of fuel. Oh well, we got some more lantern fuel. I don't know how much we managed to pick up there. Was it just a 0.24 litres? That leaves us 0.24 to find. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm guessing I should probably get back in the barn. Okay, can we just run? Let's just run. Is he going to follow us? Oh, I've still got the rabbit, haven't I? Damn it. Okay, rabbit gone. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay, just keep going. Run! Okay, random outbuildings. Now we know that that is the one that we went to last time to survive, so it's fine. Okay. I think it might also be worth looking in here as well. I can't remember, but Molly's barn might have jerry can as well, maybe. Okay, so we want to head slightly left. We want to aim for this bridge here. Middle of the day, so not too bad. Conscious that we've only got 6 minutes until the end of the stream, of course. So what I will aim to do is we'll get to the survivor, hunker down and save the game. Because as I said, while they're there, they have an infinite fire, which you can heat up by adding extra fuel to. Okay, bridge is slightly to the left. In fact, that may well be it straight ahead. Yep, I think it is. Okay, time to get our run on as our energy is recuperated, and we're planning on hunkering down anyway. If I see any sticks and stuff on the floor, I will pick them up as we go. Then we can sort out chow and drink when we get there. Okay, autosave just kicked in there. You can tap shift to check your stamina as well, to see how much it's recharged before you start running again. So literally just tap it and let go, and it'll bring up the radial for you. See, there we go. We can see it's recharging quite well. Over the bridge we go, and this basically goes into the territory where this person is. Now, the easiest thing to do is to get your flare gun, fire a flare into the air, and I can tell you that the person is over there. But I will show you what I mean. Okay, so get in here a little bit, up onto high-ish ground, equip your flare gun, which we've already armed, and fire in the air. And what you should get is they should fire a flare as well. Now that you said that, the other person hasn't fired the flare. Oh, there we go. There you go. See? So the survivor has just fired a flare, and that lets you know where they are. Nice and easy. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get to the survivor. We should have full stamina now, actually. Let's run, Forest, run. Up into this little ditch area over here. You can already see the light from the fire. And of course the survivor is game overed, so you have to do stuff to help them.
Easy. I'm here now.
There we go. Okay, so 3 more flare shells. Okay. Spent energy drink, some painkillers. Well, we'll take those. And then we diagnose.
This might be serious.
Okay, so what does the person need? Okay, dehydration risk. You need to give them 0.56 litres of water. Well, we don't currently have that much. So, infinite fire, which is currently at plus 16 degrees Celsius. Lob an extra stick on, just improves the output. I mean, we could put our piece of cedar firewood on as well, but we're not going to, because the person is staying hot. So, again, cook, put down our pot. Sorry, go back. And we want to do water, 1 litre. Pass time till ready. Pass time till ready to drink. Take it. Go back to the person. Treat the affliction.
Feeling better now?
There we go. Now what you can also do is pick them up and put them onto your own bedroll if you have 2, which will get them more comfy. But to be honest, doesn't matter. They're asleep now, and this fire is infinite. So we can leave them here. We can go and get some additional fuel from the local area. So just have a quick look around, see what we can find. Well, looky me, there is a limb over here. Fantastic. Go over, break it down. So it's going to take 45 minutes with our axe. Get that broken down. There we go. Go back up, because our energy is already down to half. And I will say that you want your stamina, so the eye, to be full. You do not want to start dragging this person back without it being full. So now we can add fuel. And of course we can cook as well. So we have our tomato soup, or we can just go to our meals, of course. So we can drink the water that we've got, get our thirst replenished. And we have our 4 airplane meals, so let's eat one of these. Lovely stuff. And get another one eaten as well. So that's 1500 calories. That is our hunger and thirst dealt with. And of course we're at 10 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to save. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am Know It All Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed this Wintermute episode 3 story and what you're seeing so far. And until next time, which will be Thursday, which will be Sheltered 2, have a great evening. Well, in fact, it depends where in the world you are, doesn't it? So I shall say to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night.